In this case study, we'll show you how we help Ecopetrol, one of Latin America's largest energy companies, solve a problem that most industrial plants don't even know they have: hidden steam loss. At their gas and asphalt plants in Apiai, two massive boilers work around the clock, generating 20,000 pounds of steam per hour. This steam powers critical processes. But what no one saw was that part of that steam, thousands of dollars worth each day, was leaking silently through faulty steam traps. These traps weren't broken enough to shut things down, but just enough to bleed energy, waste water, and increase CO2 emissions. And like in most facilities, they were only being checked once a year. With 134 steam traps in the plant, even small leaks added up. A single trap with a blow-through failure can lose 15 kilograms per hour of steam, which equals thousands of dollars annually. In total, 4% of all steam, from 20,000 pounds per hour, was being lost without detection. Traditional sensors failed to measure how much steam was being lost and couldn't estimate emissions. But each ton of steam lost equals 0.134 tons of CO2 emitted. That means hundreds of tons of CO2 were being released each year, completely untracked. External consultants were hired to inspect traps annually, using manual tools and outdated methods. That meant delays of up to 12 months in detecting failures and unnecessary costs of over $29,000 per year just to check all traps, not fix them. Steam traps failed silently. Maintenance didn't know which ones to fix. Managers lacked numbers to request funding. Sustainability teams couldn't report progress. There was no predictive data, no ROI analysis, and no CO2 tracking, just losses.
134 steam traps were supposed to protect the system. Instead, some spilled 15 kilograms of steam every hour, about 4% of total output. Annual walkthroughs weren't enough, so we built our own answer: a non-invasive, explosion-proof sensor, Class 1 Division 2, ultra-low power, LoRaWAN, and a patent-pending algorithm that checks every trap every 15 seconds. Why it's different? No pipe drilling, no downtime. Certified safe for oil and gas. Real-time fault typing, blow-through leaking rapid cycling with our patent-pending algorithm. Competing tools rely on manual checks once a year. Ours catches failures in seconds. The numbers change quickly. Projected: $3.3 million saved annually, 50,000 liters of water conserved, 3,400 tons of CO2 avoided. Buildings and factories worldwide lose energy the same silent way: leaking valves, misset schedules, HVAC running after hours. That's why we built Zircular to plug straight into what you already own: meters, BMS, sensors, no rip and replace. If your subscription starts today, here's what happens next. We'll guide you through every step to turn your data into energy savings without disrupting your operations. From day one, we begin working with the energy, equipment, or system data you already have through your BMS, meters, or cloud platforms. No new infrastructure required. If you're missing any key data, we can provide certified, easy-to-install sensors. While we collect and configure your full data set, usually in 2-3 months, you'll already start seeing early insights, like unusual energy patterns, system inefficiencies, or critical alerts. Once fully connected, we generate prioritized projects with financial impact, predictive maintenance plans, and real-time CO2 reporting. Zircular isn't a one-time report. It's your continuous co-pilot. Throughout the year, we track changes, refine strategies, and help you adapt. Whether it's compliance deadlines, funding cycles, or operational shifts, your subscription includes updates, support, and new reports on demand. We connect. We analyze with AI plus field know-how. Then we deliver ready-to-use reports. Showcase customer feedback to build trust and credibility.
Zircular helps me move from reactive to predictive maintenance. I get early alerts when equipment starts to behave abnormally, like unusual temperature, pressure, or energy patterns, so I can plan interventions before failures happen. Operations managers. Project packs ready for DOE or NYSERDA funding.
I need to know where the money's going and where we can save. Zircular gives me ready-to-go project files with cost, payback, and impact. I can take them straight to the DOE, NYSERDA, or the board.
We track CO2 in real time now. That's huge. I can finally prove how our actions reduce emissions and align our reporting with ESG goals and local laws like LL97. It's not just compliance, it's credibility.
Benchmarks like Energy Star stop at scores. Analytics suites need heavy scripting. OEM dashboards lock you to their gear. Zircular turns any data source into an action plan, hardware agnostic, role specific, fast.
If we saved millions in an oil and gas plant, imagine the impact in your building or factory. Every kilowatt you lose today is money and compliance risk you can't get back.
Stop watching waste pile up. Book a demo with Zircular now and turn hidden losses into profit before the next energy bill lands.